Of course. All right. How was All-Star, by the way? I saw you out there.
I was there for a day. It was cold. I mean, the weather was bad out there. I've been to a colder All-Star, but not in, like, it was a lot of snow and slush and shit on the freeway. And I typically drive myself everywhere I go. I don't like Ubers and car services. So I typically drive myself. So I'm actually driving in that slush. It was different.
I was gonna ask, did you get some practice last year during the winter storm, driving in snow and slush and everything, and black ice?
Yeah, so I was looked up. They didn't really have a lot of ice. They had some sun, but it was just like when we got in and landed and got in the car, it was snowing. Not sprinkles. It was snowing.
Did you go to the actual events?
No, I came right back. I got my money and I came home. My wife on my sofa.
Awesome. All right. Well, obviously, we already know that you're on our station anyway. So we've been talking about, we've been playing promos about it. But the biggest thing going on is Bun at the rodeo, at the Rodeo for Black Heritage Day. And I saw you even posted that it's the 30-year anniversary of UGK.
Yeah.
So we know who you're bringing. You said that you're bringing Slim Paul.
No, you don't. No.
Oh, we don't?
You know, some of who I'm bringing.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask. I was like, everyone wants to know. It's a Black Heritage Day. It's Bun B. It's Houston All-Stars. So are you giving us hints of who's coming?
Look, I'm going to announce pretty much everybody, give or take one or two people this week. I'm going to let everybody know. There's at least 5 more people. I can tell you that, at least.
Are they all from Houston?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. No, we're trying to, with no offense to, I got big friends from all over the world, but I don't think they would, it doesn't resonate the same, right? So I could go get, let's say, call Lil Wayne or Khaled or 2 Chainz or somebody like that to come and do it, but it's just another show. Mm-hmm. It's just another concert. You're not from Houston. You don't really understand what being at the rodeo means. Being a Black man from Houston headlining the rodeo. There's a 90-year history of the rodeo. It's never happened before. You know what I'm saying? And so it hits different if you're from here. Mm-hmm. The fact that I'm doing the rodeo and the fact that I'm bringing these other artists from town with me to the rodeo.
I was going to say, you had tweeted out, you said this is going to be the biggest performance of your life. And easily. For me, the way the people that you did let us know, it's easily setting up to be similar to Dr. Dre and Snoop at the Super Bowl. Like, it's a whole bunch of people from that town putting on for that city at a big event. So out of everyone that's from Houston, I'm sure you've gotten people like, hey, big dog, let me get on the show. Let me be on it. How did you go about from who you did choose to bring on with you?
Well, I mean, it was very simple. There's a lot of people here that are a huge part of Houston's culture and have been. But even still, I can't put everybody that I would love to put on this show. So I just got to pick people that we've, primarily that we've already worked with before. But I got to think bigger than myself. I got to put the biggest, baddest people on the stage. I can't just put my friends on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to make sure that the city is represented collectively in the best way. So I'm trying to put this together in the best way possible, but we're representing for everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing this for me. They're not doing it for them. We're doing it for all of us. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully this is something that can become a tradition so that, when I'm no longer the guy headlining, that maybe, 5 years from now, they pick someone else from Houston and then they can bring their contemporaries out and keep this tradition of having H-Town represented at the rodeo consistently forever. That's all I want to do. I just want to kick it off in a grand way and make it such a grand gesture that it's not something that people can look at and easily just kind of be like, well, that was cool. No, this is going to be a game changer. And to be honest, the Super Bowl halftime show was about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're doing an hour.
So everybody going to get their time.
Well, it's not even that. And they did it 15 minutes. So they only had 15 minutes in the football stadium. We getting an hour. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we going to celebrate Houston 4 times as long as they celebrated LA. So saying.
I gotta ask, because we play the Young Puda record, the Forever Tippin', and obviously the sample's still tipping. Now, I know you've been on TikTok, you've seen the beginning of Sipping on Some Scissor as like a trending sound. People have been making TikToks to it. How come we haven't seen like remakes of like some legendary UGK or Bun B records? Is it like it wasn't good enough for the clearance, or just have people not approached you, or do you want that to happen?
I just did one. I just did one with a female artist. So it's not that they haven't been done. I think more artists are just really trying to carve their own lane.
Yeah.
A lot of the tempo and a lot of the subject matter doesn't necessarily translate to how they're presenting themselves. You know what I'm saying? But there's moments of collaboration for sure. But yeah, I just did a song. I hate that I can't think of her name right now. I'm doing a disservice to the young lady. But yeah, we just actually remade a UGK record. So, I mean, opportunity is there. Now, I don't want to open up the floodgates for everybody to just start. But the reality is that, I don't control the keys to that. This is something that me and the estate have to agree on every time. And some people are doing it just to try to leech off of the culture. And some people are doing it to actually represent and contribute to the culture. So we got to look at who's doing it and why they doing it. You got people who have no connection to this culture in this city, just trying to do something as they feel like that's the easiest way to get in, to sample some UGK and try to pay Bun B to get on their song. And we just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? This is, again, the 30-year anniversary. We put too much literal blood, sweat, and tears out here to just let anybody just have access to who we are and what we've done.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are waiting on, because I think Pimp C's wife said that she gave some stuff, either some verses or something, to Meg. And obviously with Meg calling herself Tina Snow, people are waiting on like her to come on something. Is that because I asked Juicy J, he said he did some stuff, but I haven't heard nothing yet. It dropped out.
I wouldn't know. Again, the estate controls all of that. People think I have Pimp C beats and Pimp C, but I don't have any of that. And even if I did, I would have had to give it over to the estate anyway.
Yeah.
But I did hear that Shannara and Megan have been in contact about this stuff, and I'm anxious to hear it like everybody else.
Yeah. Now, also, a great part of you being not at the Show, but also Trill Burgers is at the Rodeo this year, and you've been doing pop-ups. Is there anything new on the menu, or what do you have planned that's going to be available?
Yeah, so what we want to do is, for one, just make sure that the burger's consistent, because this is going to be a different thing being at the rodeo every day for 20 plus days, 12 hours at the booth. As long as the rodeo's open, we have to be open. So that itself presents a challenge. We just want to make sure that the first burger we cook in the morning tastes just as good as the last burger that we cook in the evening, and every burger in between. But we look at it as a great opportunity to present ourselves to the city, because everybody's coming to the rodeo and they all coming to eat, rather not see, the mutton races, or you go in there and watch any other concerts or ride any rides or play any games. You're going to eat some food. So why not get a Trill Burger? You've been hearing about it, been seeing people talk about it. You see me post about it. I'm on here talking about it now. If you have one, it's going to be the perfect chance. Whenever you go to the rodeo, slide by the booth. I'm going to be at the booth periodically throughout. I'm always let people know. So you'll see me on my social media, letting people know I'll be at the Trill Burger booth this Thursday from 4 to 6. Pull up, holler at the OG, take a picture, let's talk, but get you one of these burgers. I promise you won't regret it.
And I can vouch from when we went to Beaumont for Imelda to help with the hurricane cleanup. Bun will literally direct traffic like he's not Bun B. He will literally take a picture with anybody. He is that cool of a dude if you come up and support.
I'm a man of the people, holler at me.
So remember when you did your own chicken sandwich? Was it with Antone's, the chicken tub?
Yeah.
Please tell me you got the rights to that sandwich, because I missed that sandwich. Are you going to be selling it?
I just got a call from Antone's about 2 weeks ago. They're very interested in bringing the burger back as a permanent part of the menu. I loved it. It was originally only brought up for charity. We initially did it as part of a program to help raise funds for musicians who couldn't perform due to COVID and different things. And but now we're in a great opportunity to just present it as a sandwich every day as a permanent item on the menu. I love it. I love having this accessibility to the food community on all these different levels, so come get a Trill Burger, go get that Bun B hot wing sandwich. I don't care. It's all.
It's all the same. Yeah. Now I tried it, the Trill Burgers, when you first had the little pop up in Stickies and the Sawyer Yards. Is there any date for like the full brick and mortar that's coming?
Yeah, we're looking at May, because in March we've got 20 plus days of doing Trill Burgers at the rodeo, but then also in April we're looking to do both weekends at Coachella. Mm-hmm. So we can't do both of those at the same time, but we are excited about the opportunity to present a brick and mortar, hopefully by the beginning of the summer, for the city of Houston and tourists to come in and take part in and get you a burger. So you can talk about it all the time.
Is there any side of town you're looking at, you're eyeing at, you would want it to be at?
I want it to be as central as possible. So the Heights would be a great place for me to have it. But we're exploring all opportunities and all options, because eventually we're going to be everywhere in the city anyway. We just want to get the right starting spot to pop it off, and then eventually start branching it out to different communities. But we're excited about the opportunities that Trill Burger presents for us in the city.
And I had what is it, the onion burger? Was that it? Yeah, I had the onion burger. I tried it. It was delicious. I'm not just saying that because Bun is my OG and he's on our station. It actually is very good. But the chicken sandwich, though, that's the thing I'm most fucked up about. I'll be honest. That's the thing I love.
Now you'll be able to get that.
Well, Bun,
Jay, so you won't have to go far to get it.
Exactly. Well, it's been 2 years since we had a rodeo. Bun is hosting Black Heritage Day. He named some people. You said he's gonna let us know by the end of the week the rest of the people that are coming.
Yes. And
I'm sure even by the day, you're still gonna have some surprises anyway. You got up your sleeve, right?
Oh, absolutely. I can't give everything away.
I was gonna say, every time an out of city artist who's not from here comes, they always bring you out. Because I think it was the last show we were at together was Yellow Beezy. He brought you out. But like, so who does Bun bring out that's not from the city? He ain't gonna let us know? Yeah, give us a sneak peek.
Well, I'm not really sure I want anybody that isn't from Houston, because again, it doesn't hit the same if you're not from Houston. But I do have some friends that are extremely closely tied to Houston, so I'd love to have, maybe one of them show up. But look, if everybody on this stage is only from Houston, I'm more than happy than that. That's the idea, is to put together each town lineup. We're not really, no disrespect, but we're not counting on out of town. We got enough here.
You're right, because I was gonna say, I've been saying on air the whole time, I'm like, Houston adjacent is this guy right here.
That's real though. That's very real, very Houston adjacent.
Yeah. Well, Bun, thank you. Obviously, thank you for taking time to talk to me. Obviously, you're all over my show on our station because Bun is our imaging talent. So you hear him every single day, introducing every single body in between every single song. You're the only one on air more than us and the Breakfast Club. It's Bun B's voice.
Very happy.
But what, other than the Rodeo, Trill Burgers coming to Rodeo Houston, anything else coming up, going on with Bun? Anything for us to look forward to?
Yeah. New album, Mo Trill, with me and Corey Mo. It's going to be dropping on March 11th, the same day as the rodeo. There should be QR codes around the stadium that night, so you don't have to look hard to find it. You can just put your phone up on there in camera mode, and you'll be able to link to where you can get the album from, whether you want to buy it, download it, or stream it. But that's going to be coming on March 11th. Some of the same people that are on rodeo with me are on the album, Slim Thug. So it's going to be a great day for us in Houston, man. I'm really excited. I really am. I got a lot to manage, and we're going to be pushing it all the way up to the wire, but I think we can make it work.
Yeah. And I know you said all Houston artists, but Beaumont artists too? Or no?
Oh, I'm not. I can't say. I can't.
I'll give it away too much. I'm trying to get answers. I'm trying, but Bun don't want to share no information, but it's all right.
Just pull up. Trust me. You don't want to miss this one.
All right, Bun. Thank you so much. And you'll probably see me somewhere around the stage on March 11th.
I'm sure you're going to find your way.
I will. All right.
Thank you.